but he said something similar to that. And then he turns around and October passes. It comes and it goes. And the Lord hadn't come back. And of course, here we are in 2024, and the Lord still hasn't come back. It doesn't mean that he isn't around the corner. It doesn't mean that he's not near. It just means that he hasn't come back yet. That's all. And so, again, we don't know the day and the hour, but we can see the signs, because we're living in times now that are like never before. You look at what's going on in the Middle East. You see what's happening here in America itself. You see how all of the superpowers are rising up and making alliances, all coming to this point where they're one day will come against Israel. And so again, you see what's happening here. The only way that these things can begin to happen is if America is put in its place, which is out of place. Right now we're involved with the world. We're involved in world politics and things like this. And we have a say-so in the world. But God's going to make it so that we have no say-so in the world. That we're just a big country with no power is what's going to happen. But that's later. Right now, we see these signs. We see these things that are going on. The wickedness that's out there. All of these things that are happening that is just beyond, that unfortunately our kids think are normal. Imagine that. Our kids are growing up thinking that it's normal for a man to go and change himself into a woman. Or that it's normal for a woman to go and change themselves into a man. That's not normal. That it's normal for men to be with men as though he were with a wife. For women to be with women as though they were being with a husband. That is not normal. Not at all. God calls it an abomination. He says it is not normal. As a matter of fact, he says in Romans that they've left the natural for the unnatural. And that's what we have today. I mean, think about it. You ask people around, they just think it's normal to have a homosexual marriage or to see these things happening. And they're trying to make it